Lord, I'm separated. I'm living life for you. I lay my life down.
Yeah, God is like, okay, girl, it's time. What is up, believers, and welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I am Shantae. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you like the content and you stick around for a while. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join the family. If you are returning, thanks so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. I know you're used to seeing me for Bible breakdown, but I wanted to start expanding the channel some and talking about some other things. So that's what we're going to do today. So yeah, today I want to talk to you guys about God's timing. It's perfect, right? Even when we don't feel like it is, it's always perfect. Timing, not even just in you waiting for things that you prayed about, but timing in the sense of when to let go. When to let go of your job, when to let go of friendships, when to let go of relationships, just when to let go. So I feel like a lot of us do this and we hold on to things longer than we should, even when we know that God is like, okay, girl, it's time. We still hold on to stuff or people because it's familiar, or we've known them for a really long time, or we've been doing this particular thing for a very long time, so we're content. But what if God needs us to be somewhere else? What if we've outgrown this season? Just what if, right? So I wanted to kind of talk about where you are now and seasons, and if you feel the pull, how do you know, all the things. So recently, my personal experience is I've had to let go of a couple of people that I've known for a really long time, and I held on because I've known them for a very long time. And it was hard to let go because I was comfortable, right? Even though I didn't feel like the friendship was actually blossoming. It felt very stagnant. It felt kind of like we weren't really even friends. It was just kind of having the title, right? So some things transpired. I won't detail anything, but it was it was something. I'll say that, and I'll just say that it wasn't something that was really expected on a friendship level. So here are a couple of things that I know triggered me to really think about what's happening with the situationship, right? So the first thing is, let's ask ourselves, why are we friends with these people or this particular person, right? Does the friendship benefit the both of us, or is it one-sided? Do you feel like you pour more into this person than they pour into you? How long have you guys been friends? If you've been friends for like a decade and it's always the same thing all the time, maybe we need to reevaluate this kind of stuff, right? Maybe we need to take a moment and be like, you know, she treats me weird. You know, like she hangs out with her other friends, and she rarely calls me, but when she does, it's really just to talk about the people she was hanging around with. But she doesn't really make time to hang out with me. I know as a Christian girl, that's a huge thing. Before, you know, I was like really trying to take my walk a little more serious. I was like that, right? Like I was I was out there doing the things. And, I was all the fun. And you wanted to hang out with me all the time. But as I started to kind of transform and want to do better, from myself and, my kids and my family in general, then things started to look very different. So now I'm only good enough to pray for you when your world is shook. You feel a little woo-woo. But I'm never good enough for you to call to check on. I'm never good enough for you to invite me to any events or just to have a personal hangout. It doesn't have to be anyone else. Just, hey, I was thinking about you, let's do lunch. Like nothing. I'm only there as your go-to person when things are like not going the way you want to. It's craziness. That's not friendship, right? Or you have friends that every time, something good happens in your life and you want to share that because, again, y'all are friends, they have some kind of snarky response, like, oh, yay for you. But it's not giving happy, it's giving jealous, right? It's like, LOL, I'm just kidding. But really, that LOL is just a cover up for how they really feel, because they want you to kind of stick around so they can continue to hold on to you and drag you, pull you down, and have those conversations that drain you. You have friendships that drain you. That's the thing. But for some of us, it makes us feel like we're being a good friend when really we're just being used. So, really think about stuff like that. Think about your future. Do you want to continue to carry that kind of weight into your future? What is God saying? Because God, for sure, if I know nothing else, I know for sure He is going to tell you over and over again, or show you over and over again, this ain't it. Move on from this. And sometimes we're so blinded because we're comfortable that we don't do it, or we don't notice it, we don't see it. And when we don't, God does. So if we don't make the move, He'll make the move. And when I say that, you'll just start to notice, like, someone you would speak to, here and there, or maybe y'all talk regularly and yet they kind of just start to space themselves away from you, right? You don't hear from them anymore, or when you check on them, their words are real short. It just feels different. And that was God pulling y'all apart. And now you're wondering, like, well, what did I do? Nothing. But you weren't listening. God was giving you instructions and you weren't listening. So He had to do it to keep you from moving backwards. He's trying to get you to go somewhere. He's trying to get you into new rooms. He's trying to get you around new people. He's trying to expand you, and you can't be who He needs you to be if you continue to allow people in your life that's pulling you back. And that's pulling you back into old habits. That's pulling you back into all the things you used to be, all the thoughts you used to have, and all the things. We can't bring new life forth if we keep living in the past. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to drop by, you guys, honestly, because it's kind of a big deal. I feel like a lot of us struggle with that, even in just like our careers or jobs. Like, we're stable, everything feels like consistent, even though we feel this pull, like, oh, I don't make enough money. Or sometimes you do make enough money, but you're not happy. What if God is telling you it's time to move into something else? Do you trust Him? Really sit down, pray, consult with the Lord, and ask Him, God, where do you want me? What is your purpose for my life? What is your will for my life? Because a lot of times we make our own plans and then we're very upset, or we feel some type of way about God because it doesn't happen the way we want. But we never consulted Him to begin with. Our life is not ours, really. When you give your life to the Lord, honestly, that's what you did. So now your plans are His plans. And when we step into exactly what it is that He has for us, we will never be disappointed. So, if you heard nothing else, God's timing is perfect. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. When people come in and out your life, it's okay. Know your worth. Go before the Father and really ask Him, who am I, God? Who did you create me to be? Ask Him to bring people into your life that He wants in your life and to remove all of the people who aren't for you. He'll do that for you. You don't have to be stressed or depressed or sad or lonely. None of that. He got you. And just like God loves you, so do I. So I hope you got something from this. I hope it helped you feel better. I hope it kind of helped to clear up some things for you. Yeah. So if nothing else, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, share with someone. And until next time, bye.
Feed for your youth.